Oh, it's over. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is the death battle between Aang, the Avatar, and Aether from Genshi Impact. I'm ready. I'm fucking ready. I haven't seen a death battle in so long. I think the last one I saw was I think it was God of War versus um that one dude that got like hella arms and he just built of nothing but rage. I forget what his name is, but hey, that was a good fucking video too. No way my boy Aang
Aang
dies.
the Avatar versus Aether the Traveler.
Which journeyman will come out on top in this elemental battle?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the four nations lived in harmony, united by a master of the elements, the Avatar.
This Avatar
Facts.
reincarnated as different people for centuries, all with their own struggles. And man, was that true for our boy Aang.
Not at first, of course, thanks to his master and guardian, Yatso.
As a cheeky little air nomad, Aang traveled the world causing shenanigans, all while learning to control the winds with airbending.
Based on the real-life martial art Bagua Zhang, airbending is the most spiritual of the four bending styles, focusing on evading and diverting attacks through circular motions. With even the smallest movement, Aang can create tornadoes, run like the wind, and block hypersonic explosions.
The perfect style for a twinkle-toed
Artist.
goofball like Aang. He even invented his own technique, the air scooter. How does he not fall off that thing?
Add in a glider staff for flight, and the sky was the limit. But you know how it goes. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Their conquest spread.
Hold on,
How
what?
it goes.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Age 112, but biologically he's 12. You know, he got frozen for over 100 years. His height is 4'6". Air nomad of the Southern Air Temple, co-founder of the United Republic of Nations, master of penguin sledding and koi surfing.
Everything changed when the
Type
Fire
shit.
Nation attacked. Their conquest spread. War was inevitable, and Aang was the only one who could save the world.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with all that, and being forcibly separated from Gyatso. He was just a kid, so he
Facts.
froze up. Like, literally, he accidentally froze himself and his adorable Sky Bison Appa for 100 years.
Until he was awakened by the Water Tribe siblings Katara and Sokka. Time wasn't kind to Aang's people. With no avatar to keep balance, the Airbenders, Aang's entire culture, were wiped out by the Fire Nation.
Oh, that's
Crazy
rough,
word.
buddy. But Aang took the wake-up call to heart.
As the Avatar, it's Aang's duty to understand the world's people, learning their cultures, their sadness, joy, and humanity.
And what better way to do that than learning how they kick ass?
From the Northern Water Tribe and his twin crush, Aang learned waterbending. Themed around fluid Tai Chi movements, this style controls liquid in all forms to freeze targets, create water whips, and even cut through steel.
Learning earthbending was way tougher, but Aang's friend Toph taught him to stop being a wimpy pushover. Now he can
Facts.
armor himself in stone, move the terrain of entire cities, and
My brother in Christ, does that say energy bending? Is that when he turns blue? Because he can control all of those at the same time?
fight blind with a sonar-style seismic sense.
Earthbending is themed around the steady stances of Hung Quan Kung Fu, waiting for the right moment to strike head on.
There was a lot to learn, but even with the world at stake and this moody hothead on his tail, Aang had fun doing it. Who could forget the adventures penguin sledding, going through the bending bayous, and living in Ba Sing Se, the
Bro, I
city
gotta
where...
rewatch it, bro. I forgot so much because I've seen so much other shit. I gotta rewatch Aang, man. That shit. I gotta rewatch Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No wars ever happened.
Yet across his journey, one power eluded Aang, the Avatar state, an
Yup.
enhanced mode of being that came to him in moments of peril.
Sure, if Aang dies in it, the Avatar cycle ends permanently, but who cares when it gives you enough power to wipe out a whole Navy fleet?
Come on, Boomstick. The Avatar
the f-
state is
Who the fuck is you?
more than just a power amp.
Jocelyn, how long have you been standing there?
I've been here the whole time. I lurk where all Avatar talk is. Through the cosmic power of the avatars before him and the ancient spirit Rava, Aang gains the knowledge and experience of all previous avatars, greatly expanding his
The Avatar cycle dates back to approximately 10,000 fucking years. Ooh wee, that's a lot of knowledge.
bending options. Lava bending from Avatar Roku, sonic shouts from Avatar Yang.
Thank you, Avatar Genshin said as she took the paper from him. You might want to cover your ears now. I've been told I can scream pretty loud. Spirits above, she wasn't kidding. The Avatar's airbending powered cry hurt Kevik's ears through his palms and snuffed the oil lamp's wick out. Wow, that's very loud. The force of her lungs hit him in waves like the roar of a tiger dillo. Hey, that's fucking crazy.
And even more are theoretically available to him through their memories.
Oh, I get it. You can't just grind your way to controlling the Avatar state.
Right. If Aang wanted to stop Fire Lord Ozai, he needed something else.
He needed onion banana juice.
Yo,
Yeah.
I forgot about that
technically,
shit.
I suppose. Gross.
Specifically, Aang sought the guidance of Guru Patek. Mastering his power meant clearing his chakras, emptying his mind of earthly attachments. Seems simple, but this also meant rejecting his feelings for Katara, the person he loved most.
When he
Gotta
had to
risk.
choose between the world or the girl, Aang followed his heart and it didn't end well.
He got better. Aang was determined to understand the world's people, even the enemy Fire Nation. Something he accomplished thanks to the redeemed Prince Zuko, the Sun Warriors,
And these two honkin' dragons! Aang was scared of firebending, but it's totally awesome. It's not just about
Facts.
burning and blowing shit up. Okay, well it is, but there's so much
Facts.
more to it.
formed from the explosive movements of Shaolin Kung Fu. Firebending controls all manner of heat. And through the teachings of fire and water, he can redirect lightning bending, a burst of atmospheric discharge shot at over 200,000 miles per hour.
Let's go back. Let's go back. You said what type of what?
All manner of heat. And through the teachings of fire and water, he can redirect lightning bending, a burst of
Facts.
atmospheric discharge shot at over 200,000 miles per hour.
Iroh, the best uncle ever, used his techniques to redirect natural lightning. So, you know it's the real deal. Not crazy enough? At his peak, Aang surpassed benders who could throw buildings, melt stone,
Fucking
and
crazy.
hold up this gigantic library solo. Whooping Ozai's butt should be no problem, right?
Not exactly.
Hey, yo.
You see, the air nomads were pacifists who believed in the value of life above all. Being the last airbender, Aang didn't think his people were truly gone unless he went back on their teachings, meaning he really didn't want to kill Ozai.
So, what, he's just a coward now? Mr. Firelord is about to burn down the entire Earth Kingdom.
Not at all. Are you even listening? Aang was simply at odds with what he wanted and what the world expected, so he needed to make a choice.
Right. In his greatest challenge yet, Aang discovered his true self, making his spirit unbendable and finally mastering the Avatar state.
Making him as strong as avatars who could cause hurricanes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions.
Or in Avatar Kyoshi's case, a new island. As in, she broke off nearly 30 square miles of a peninsula to form a new landmass. But to defeat Ozai, Aang needed one final element, something few avatars had bent before: energy bending.
Not the easiest thing to do, but Aang totally overwhelmed Ozai, severing the tyrant's connection to fire and stopping his invasion, all while keeping his no-kill run intact. The ultimate FU to this warlord's ideology.
Now that the Fire Nation had cooled off,
Ugh.
Aang led
Why?
a new era of peace with the United Republic of Nations, a place where all people could prosper and where a new generation and a new avatar would take the reins.
He even got hitched with Katara.
Hey.
Take that, Zutara shippers.
Turn up.
I will end you.
For all his doubts, Aang fulfilled the Avatar's destiny and then some, and he did it in a way that was true to who he was.
Because before being the Avatar, or even an airbender, the greatest thing he could ever be was himself. All in a day's work for a free, fun-loving kid.
Fucking goat. Fucking goat.
The battle is
Spit
coming
everywhere.
up thanks to this episode's sponsor, DraftKings Casino.
We don't gamble over here.
Do sauce.
Add Astra Abbas.
Add extra barbecue sauce.
Add
Yo.
Astra Abba sauce. Welcome to Tevat, a mysterious land governed by godly archons that drew the eye of someone beyond the stars. Aether.
AKA the Traveler, who escaped his dying world with his sister Lumi.
Name, Aether, age, thousands. Holy shit, what the fuck? Constellation, Theodore. Excuse me. Member of the Adventurers Guild. Affiliations: Knights of Phineas, of Favonius, Benny's Adventure Team, Watasumi Army, Blazing Beast, and not even Anne. Legion of Soul Blazers, Nightmare. Huh? Or Aurelius. Hey, this man got a fucking resume, don't he? Damn.
In search of the flowers that bloomed on their lost home, only to crash land, awaken to an apocalypse, and get cubed by this jerk.
Separated from his sister, Aether awoke, again, in a new, less apocalyptic age, and fished up his own pathetic pet pixie, Paimon.
Yeah, she makes for good emergency food. With his new guide, traveler to the windy country of Mondstadt to find his link to the past, but got a Breath of the Wild glider instead.
And his first element, Animo, letting him make air slashes, tornadoes, and of course,
Windblade! But guess what? Traveler wasn't the only one with a power like this. Tevat was full of blessed people wielding these relic things called visions.
vision bearers can imbue their weapons and bodies with elemental power, summon items, and use a special, vision to perceive the elements around them.
Normally,
Oh, some
they're
Assassin's
limited to a
Creed
single
shit,
element,
okay.
But Traveler is just built different.
Elemental resonation. Anemo, Geo, Electro, Dendro, Hydro, Pyro, Phlogiston, Quavaki. That sounds like a fucking fruit. Abyssal purification. No, purification, yeah. Elemental reactions, elemental sight, item summoning, Night Soul's blessing, teleportation, Sauron indwelling, spirit breath thorn, xenochromatic abilities. Okay.
Through Paimon's guidance, he began collecting elements from mysterious statues across Tevat. No vision relic needed for him.
Each nation had a new culture, a new element, a new crisis.
And new character banners. When asked to play a sleuth for a murder case in Liyue, Traveler wasn't interested. A corpse couldn't tell him where his sis was, but he was roped in anyway and got the Geo ability to form rock constructs and eruptions of Earth.
When Aether ventured to Inazuma, he didn't care about its war with the Vision Bearers and their Archon either, until he saw the suffering caused by its tyrannical rule, and joined the resistance with electro abilities, fighting the powers that be using electric buzzsaws, thunder blades, and lightning.
He even learned to dodge lightning. Other
Yo.
electro users like my wife Lisa can conjure storms.
Hey,
No
yo.
shock when my adopted daughter Klee made explosions that raised mountains. Traveler met
Fucking
all
crazy.
kinds of people like this. You know the type. Twinks.
Yeah, Tevat has its own laws, Boomstick.
Who the hell is yo? These are some individual characters. Who the hell be coming up with these? Hey, turn up though.
Many Twinks being one of them. Maybe two or three of them, actually.
Ugh, Ringmaster.
Shut up, Wiz. This guy's been playing Genshin since launch.
I know everything there is to know about the Genshin meta. Either can mix elements for different
They
reactions.
made a collaboration with
Everything there is to know
McDonald's.
about the
They got a McDonald's hat. That gotta be edited in or something. There's no way that's real.
Genshin meta. Either can mix elements for different reactions. Basically, big elemental combinations. Geo crystallizes materials into special barriers. Electro mixed with water stuns foes. Animo spreads elements around in swirls of destruction.
That's fucking hard.
Boom!
Like how I combine beer and gunpowder.
Exactly, Boomstick. Using Dendro,
That's
Traveler
right.
can form plant life that, when mixed with water and lightning, makes homing beams. Yeah, run from that. With enough clever thinking and artifact farming, you can combine anything in Genshin.
Okay, we get it. Go lose another 50-50, you whale.
I'll show you a whale. Drop one on your lap next time you're not looking.
In Subaru, Traveler later beat Scaramouche, an edgy catboy with multiple elements at his fingertips, all in a time loop that got repeated 168 times.
Speaking
Crazy.
of time, Aether had control of more than just his own future. Tevat's fate fundamentally changed in ways small and grand, all through his unending willpower.
Because the Traveler was a descender, someone unbound by the land's destiny. Even this big tree that records all of the world's events had no idea he existed.
Like when he helped defy the judgment of a biblical flood in Fontaine, where he mastered Hydro for his best Cuphead impression with water bullets.
He said
Heck, a
Cuphead
dinosaur
impression.
chose not to blow up the world just because Paimon and Traveler befriended it. If that
What?
wasn't cool enough, Traveler can, unrelated, turn into a dinosaur. Hell
What?
yeah! Yo, look at him. Wonder if I could get a dinosaur on my Genshin team.
Through these legally distinct Pokemon, Aether can fly, dig through the earth, or charge foes like a Jurassic bull.
That's
He
fucking
traveled across
crazy.
the land, searching far and wide, and finally stopped swinging that one-star dull blade.
Instead, picking up the prototype Rancor,
No.
which
Ooh, that's what I get. Ether typically requires a Surayan or spirit cones to indwell. He could become a Surayan without either in the Arcan quest where all hopes lie.
Swinging that one-star
So he
dull
just
blade.
like that. So he just
instead
he
picking
just
up the
fucking like that.
prototype Rancor, which he wields like a beast thanks to the Swordmaster Skirk and several straight days of training. What a grind set! Still,
Shit,
Traveler
this gonna
Sis
be
kept
tough.
eluding him, choosing
gonna
to
be a
hang in the
tough one.
shadows with these Illuminati folk.
A group from Conria, the nation
Swords, artifact sets, wind glider, cool your jets decky, various foods, potions, essential oils, and gadgets. Jesus, this boy is set. How the hell? I ain't gonna lie, I feel like my boy ain't got this. I hope.
cursed by the gods for messing with the Abyss. Unbeknownst to Aether, his sister had already traveled to Vat in a journey that mirrored his own.
And at the end, she found. Well, we don't really know. Not yet, at least. But whatever it is got her to side with the creepy villains. Plot
Really?
Twist.
Eventually, Aether reached the nation of Natlan to fight in its never-ending war with the Abyss. He gained the Pyro element, learning to launch fireballs and explosions combined of flame with lightning.
He
Oh,
didn't just
that's
dabble in
kinda
fancy
crazy.
pyrotechnics. By connecting with the people there, Traveler achieved Night Soul's Blessing, a power-up state fueled by primordial element juice, strong enough to make a blade of fire hundreds of feet long.
What
Hell
the
yeah,
fuck?
that's strong enough to take down the heart of the Abyss, which is on the level of 5-star waifus like Mawika and the
Okay.
Raiden Shogun.
An Archon who, in ages past, sliced Yashiori Island in two.
That's cool, but how about when this Venti guy threw a whole-ass mountain? According to Paimon, Traveler can level a mountain himself.
Additionally, Aether learned how to use light energy to form a Kuvaki shield, something he used to protect the people of Nodcry by blocking a cannon blast with enough energy to obliterate a town.
This
What the
was no
fuck?
ordinary cannon either. It also uses Kavaki energy, so that's a beam of light.
Through
What
all
the
his
fuck?
adventures, Aether
Yo,
had come
all
to
this is
genuinely
fucking
care for Teyvat's
nuts.
people.
This is fucking
Maybe one day he
crazy.
will reunite with his sister, but for now, he's fighting for a whole new world.
Okay.
His new home.
Crazy.
Ooh, you need a higher adventure rank for that.
Don't you worry, gang. I dumped all my savings into Primo Gems for this. We can't miss when those ice guys trying to kill the Traveler inevitably warm up to him. Still got it.
Ah, so that's why you're broke as shit.
Yo,
Aether, the journey
crazy,
has meaning.
crazy
The
stray.
birds of Tevat, the songs of its people, they are all part of it. Even if he's against the abyss itself, a new dawn is somewhere just beyond the stars, and a field of flowers Lumine too loved.
So he does
The
find his
battle's
sister.
about to start, and if you like death battle music, some of your favorite battle tracks are coming to a collectible vinyl album.
This album features 10 tracks from our independent era, created by our awesome composers Brandon Yates and Theirwolf Media, like Death in Bloom from Ruby vs. Maka,
Down, 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 down.
Or Requiem for a Thief from Joker vs. Giorno.
Ooh. That's hard, oh.
can't forget Game Over from Bowser vs. Eggman.
What the fuck is y'all bitch ass motherfuckers here?
Plus, it makes a great piece of art to display around your place.
What the fuck is up, the J Dog son? He 13. Why you 13?
This album
You a
is
fucking
also
minor?
available for pre-order. So head to deathbattle.gg.
Bitch, I
or
know
click
you
the
in
link
real
the
life.
description
You're
before
not a
August
minor.
10th and pre-order a copy so you don't miss out.
And remember, Archivist and Chronicler members get a discount. That's deathbattle.gg, the home of Death Battle.
That boy RJ go crazy in this motherfucker, you feel me?
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
Wind blade!
Two elements?
Why Aang sound like a bitch? What? Is Aang riding this motherfucker? Yo. The fuck? Crazy. Ooh. Wild. Come on, bro. Come on, Aang. You got this shit.
Went on goes treasure hunting for 2 minutes. Now everything is going kaboom.
This fucking artwork is fucking crazy. Look at that shit. What the fuck is this?
Cool glider. Can it do this?
Hold on now. Damn.
Come on, traveler. Get up. Never, ever, ever stop moving forward. Remember.
Outrageous.
No one fights alone.
Ooh. The fuck is he gonna do? Oh, it's over. It's over. Come on now. It's over. It's over.
For those who came before. And those who will follow. I am Avatar Aang.
What is that motherfucker's talking about?
Airbender.
It's over. Come on, Aang. Come on, Aang. Finish this shit. He can just block that. He can just block all of that. Okay.
Through the heights and shallows.
It's fucking nuts. There's no way. No fucking. Say you swear to God.
Way to go, traveler. But does this mean no treasure?
Say you swear to. Fuck that. Fuck you. Fuck you. No. Fuck. 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 Yo. Yo. That's fucking cap. That's fucking cap. Oh man, goddamn. They finna explain this shit. I'm just ready to know what the fuck happened.
And the dailies are done. What a miss.
This was an interesting pairing, so let's break this down by power, experience, speed, and elements.
First up, power. Aang and Traveler could both change the terrain of entire cities, and we're way stronger than characters that can break mountains. But at their peak, they're both tearing up islands.
Aang's avatar state made him on par with Kyoshi, who created and moved the island of Kyoshi.
Facts.
Similarly, Night Soul's blessing let Aether contend with Archon-level foes like the Raiden Shoga, who split Yashiori Island in two.
With an attack that even Vision Bearers weaker than Traveler can block. So he's definitely on that level.
Kyoshi Island is over 6 miles wide and long. Kyoshi moved the island 17 miles offshore in 2 seconds. So we have everything we need to calculate the amount of kinetic energy this would require.
Turns out it's basically the same as cutting through Yashiori Island, about 3,000 gigatons of TNT.
Oh,
So
shit.
their power is tied up.
Which means comparing their experience is crucial.
Aether's
Okay.
mastered more elements than Aang, but the Avatar state gave Aang centuries of knowledge.
With the memories and abilities of past avatars, Aang's kit was so extensive in a way Aether had no real answer for.
Not to mention, Aang's training was more focused. Traveler is skilled, sure, but his training was mostly just a means to finding his sister, while Aang's journey was all about mastering elements to combat other elements.
Experience narrowly goes to Aang. However, another
But the okay, it went to Aang. I was finna say, so that means Aang can just control this shit. Beaner, what you mean? You don't what you mean? What is this? Beaner, it's death battle, bro. What you mean? You never heard of fucking death battle, brother? What you mean? It's death battle. Come on now. I came with the program.
other important factor to consider is speed.
In terms of mobility, both could roughly match the other. If Traveler was immobilized with earthbending, he could just dig his way out as a dinosaur.
And Aang's airbending and glider meant he could easily counter Aether if he took flight.
But in terms of raw reaction speed, Traveler had it in the bag. Aang bending away lightning is crazy fast, but Traveler could dodge lightning much earlier in his journey, and now he can block that
Man,
light speed
this some
Kuvaki
bullshit.
laser.
While lightning can move over
Go! You
200,000
can't say
miles
that
per
in my
hour,
chat.
a
Man, I'm gonna
beam
ban you for life.
186,000
You can't say that in my
miles per
chat, bitch.
second.
You finna be banned for fucking
3,000
life.
times faster than Aang.
Yeah.
Traveler takes speed by
Yeah.
a landslide.
So this all came down to the elements. Who could turn the forces of nature against the other?
At
Man, this is
first, I
fucking
actually
crazy.
thought this was Aang's dub.
Aether's elemental control is remarkable, but most of his attacks are projectiles, spires, and very specific implements that Aang has bent away in the past. Aether has never shown the precision or creative flexibility that we've seen with Aang's bending.
But throw in the combos of elemental reactions, and the script flips. Traveler could mix not just his elements, but also Aang's in ways that Aang could not. Bending was Aang's greatest strength, but also, against Traveler, a weakness.
Because Aang usually had one or more elements around him, it gave Aether an easy access point through these combinations. When Aang used fire, Aether could use lightning to catch him in an overload. If
Crazy.
Aang used water, Traveler's electrocharge could paralyze him. And
This
Crazy.
isn't just a gameplay thing. Genshin characters like the lovely Lisa canonically say this is how the elements work.
And unlike Aang, Aether has fought multiple people who can use multiple elements. The longer the fight went on, the more Aether would trip Aang up with these combinations, some of which Aang could not bend.
Aang could redirect lightning,
Combination.
sure, but what about electro buzzsaws, or an electrified tornado, or dendroblasts of pure plant energy?
The Kavaki shield especially gave Aether a strong defense to fall.
Alright, we fucking get it. Damn. Fucking fucked everybody in the ass. Fuck.